Schools are no longer enlightening institutions of academia, but rather centers for racial indoctrination. I'm Robin Kinderman, and you're watching JBS Straight Talk. The American Federation of Teachers, the second largest teachers union in the U.S., is encouraging teachers to inject into their lessons the topics of racism, racial identity, bias, prejudice, discrimination, white supremacy, equality, tolerance, and diversity, according to a recent online article written by senior editor William Jasper. Why? Because the president is leading a homegrown hate movement, according to AFT President Randy Weingarten. In the fall 2019 issue of the AFT's journal American Educator, she writes, President Trump has trampled rights enshrined in the Constitution and waged a war on truth. He has fanned biases that aim to dehumanize the other and that erode our democracy. He is enamored of despots and distances our allies. We can't ignore Trump's bigotry and cruelty or the fact that his erratic behavior is intended to create chaos and confusion. So Weingarten and the AFT have taken it upon themselves to mold America's students into social justice warriors. Aside from the simple and obvious fact that teachers should not be lacing their daily lessons with anti-Trump sentiments, there are many things wrong with this. First, Weingarten, even though she used to be a history teacher, apparently doesn't recognize that our nation is a republic and not a democracy. She also implores teachers to be guardians of democracy and cultivators of decency, yet she's the president of a union that leads students in I Hate Trump chants and school walkouts. Seems a bit hypocritical, don't you think? Second, the AFT journal is steeped in leftism. The first article in the fall journal is written by Maureen Costello and Cassandra Dillard, who both work for the Southern Poverty Law Center, the SPLC. As many of you know, the SPLC regularly demonizes organizations that are pro-life, pro-morality, pro-constitution, and Christian, including the John Birch Society. In his article, Jasper points out that despite racist incidences this past summer being exposed and discredited as total fabrications, the SPLC continues to promote them as hate crimes, pulling in hundreds of millions of dollars, and the AFT is benefiting from this money. Another article in the journal is written by Adam Sanchez. Sanchez is a follower of communist historian Howard Zinn and activist at the Zinn Education Project, a collective of Marxist educators and propagandists. To give a quick synopsis of Zinn, he was closely tied with the Communist Party, despite adamantly denying that he was a party member. He also traveled the world condemning the United States and praising the communist government of North Vietnam, while our troops were being killed in the rice paddies and battlefields of Vietnam. Jasper goes into this further in his article. He sums it all up perfectly by saying, the AFT, like its competitor, the National Education Association, never misses an opportunity to steep its members in political correctness and to turn our nation's classrooms into ever more radical indoctrination chambers. Which is a major reason why, if we intend to save our children from the statist brainwashers, we must get them out of public schools. To learn more about the radical agenda of the left that is being implemented through our schools, check out the New American Special Report on Education called Rescuing Our Children. It was a collaborative effort with Freedom Project Academy, a school run by patriots for patriots. You can find all the links below. Until next time, take care and God bless.